Good morning, everyone. I haven't made an APEA video in a couple weeks, and there's a topic that I want to talk about as far as it's not so much to do with, well, it has a lot to do with teaching, but indirectly it's kind of what makes the essence of a good teacher. And that is personal responsibility and intestinal fortitude. And we all know what personal responsibility is. That is taking claim and taking action, measurable and meaningful action to one's own affairs and affairs that one has dominion over, meaning affairs that one is personally responsible for. One's own business, one's family members, one's community, one's classroom, one's school, one's nation. Idea of personal responsibility. Personal responsibility is the key to success. Not blaming others and not expecting others to do your work for you. Personal responsibility is one of the most common characteristics that any successful person has. Any truly successful person has. They utilize personal responsibility. The other one is intestinal fortitude. And in order to be someone who lives in a culture of responsibility, personal responsibility, claiming one's own success, minding one's own affairs, this person has to have intestinal fortitude. And what intestinal fortitude is the strength, the ability, the consistency to fight through. To not, as Ron Richard says, to not look at things as failures, to not understand what a failure is. With someone with intestinal fortitude looks at a challenge, looks at failure rather as a challenge. Failure is not in their vocabulary. It's not a part of their lexis. Failure, no. It's a challenge. And that's what intestinal fortitude is. Keep on moving through. Figuring it out. Someone who exhibits personal responsibility has an intestinal fortitude. This is my message today, APEA, and anyone else listening. The difference between those who do and those who don't is those who do walk against the wind. And when you walk against the wind, you're exhibiting personal responsibility and intestinal fortitude. You don't have the expectation that someone will do for you. You're not always playing the victim. You look at hardships and times of despair as a challenge. You try to do for yourself, and you wisely ask for help when it's appropriate. When it's appropriate. I hope someone gets this message. I hope you really get this message, what my aims are. Don't play the victim. Stop saying you can't do. Stop saying it's unfair. Stop being a naysayer. Take claim of your success. Claim your success. Claim your happiness. Have a winning mindset. Have a growth mindset. Personal responsibility, intestinal fortitude. Walking against the wind. Taking the road less traveled. Always looking for the challenge, not always the easy way out. These are the winners in the world. These are the people who thrive. These are the people that we look up to. Look up to yourself. Be able to look in the mirror and say, you are my mentor. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all the hard work that you put into this. Although we may not be where we want to be, although we may not have gotten first place, we worked really hard and we did our best. And we're going to go out there next time and we're going to do it again. And next time starts now. I'm going to end with this. Dr. Martin Luther King said, if a man has nothing to die for, that man has nothing to live for. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.